Good morning, everyone. This is Photius, as in Photius, the Latin version of the Greek name. Έτσι τα γράψανε in my birth certificate. Buongiorno. Guten morning. Buenos dias. Marhaba. Salam alaikum. Γεια Habibi, μην απένταγε, σας αγαπάω όλους. Today we're going to speak about a little bit about fashion, of course, it's very important, and especially geopolitics, and especially about China. People in the northern part of the Western Hemisphere don't realize that the greatest country in the world is no longer theirs. What happens there? They think that, cheap labor, well, they don't need labor, they have robots, and they work 20 hours a day and they are, peasants and impoverished, all this crap. The reality is that they're very efficient in everything. And of course, they're brilliant in marketing. They have 1.4 billion population. How can you beat that with, how is that efficient? They have efficiency and being able to live with less than the extravagant style of the, shall we call, the village idiot of Pennsylvania Avenue. And to illustrate that, I will show you this. Okay. If you read this phrase, it says, this illustrates the relative efficiency of Chinese character versus Roman script. The Roman script is, the Latin, the Greek, the whatever. And at the bottom of that is the exact same sentence in simplified Chinese. So you will see, if you count the characters here, there are 66 characters in the Roman script, and the same exact phrase is done in 20 characters. Of course, the Chinese characters are more complicated. They're more, and when you start very young, the babies learn faster and more. They can speak a whole language in just a matter of, months. So they, we have, I don't know, depending on the Roman style alphabet, 24, 26 characters. The Chinese child, by the time he's a teenager, has learned maybe 3,000 characters or something like that. And that is normal for the child. And it is historical and cultural tradition for efficiency. And I forgot the litotita, I forgot the English word. Anyhow, it has nothing to do with cheap labor. The Google sending me a message to manage my video. Okay, I have a quite older telephone. I have not renewed it because Google used to make me a decent, a very good income monthly from Google Ads. Even though a few years back the API was virtually free, the programmer interface for the Google Maps. And that's good. I mean, they're great. Their maps are great, and I had to pay almost nothing a few years back. And then I think they started imagining, because of the way I did the Street View, that maybe I was going to compete with them. I don't know, Elon Musk. I was going to do automatic driving. I'm one person. Maybe my IQ is higher than his. That's a different story. He's not so right type of person. Anyhow, if you go to geographic.org and click where it says Street View, but you must do it either on the 1st or the 15th of the month, because then after they started charging, then a couple of years ago, they increased it 2,700%. So I cannot afford to have it on all the time. But if you go to geographic.org, click on Street View, which is my version of it, 1st of the month, for example, on your mobile phone, you will see that you can go like this, and it's like a virtual reality. See? Look. I put this on a beautiful painting here, but with a special tape so it isn't damaged. This is an excellent painting by a great young Greek artist. He was even younger when I did his website, so I got a great discount. This painting is called The Freedom of the Water. In Greek, it's Eleftheria tou Ύδατος. And Eleftheria, freedom, is the nickname of one of his sisters. And he had given it to her, but then when I came with the money to buy it, he sold it to me. So I also did his website, karapanosart.com. Did I say Ya Habibi? Did I say Meine Lippen, sie küssen so heiß? Did I say fashion? Michelle Obama came up with a book which shows the different outfits. And when you're a first lady, you make a statement. I remember the other first lady, the previous one, Melania Trump, had an outfit. In the back it said, "I don't give a damn, I don't care. Do you?" And of course, as I showed you the picture before, she had this beautiful light yellow gown when she went to that obscenely extravagant dinner at Windsor Castle, where they all wore black and they were all like this, serious, and she's of course gorgeous. She has the shape of the eyes and the cheekbones of Sophia Loren, and more beautiful eyes because they're not black, they're lighter. She is, super model, super beauty, and she's a model, of course, she was. So she is the world's greatest, shall we say, trophy wife. Okay, let's talk geopolitics. China. I showed you. They can do more with less from birth. It has nothing to do with dumping. They will put, I don't know, 100%. Trump says he's going to put, he talked about 1,000% discount for something else. That's different. I mean, he's not so smart. Tariffs, those are taxes that are paid by the recipient. And even then, they will be bought by people because they're very inventive. Like I said in a previous statement, you can look for something, item number 2, and they'll have 50 different versions, in each one in different colors and that. and they do them so efficiently. Now, in big items like cars, for example, or batteries, or the expensive things, they have more robots, industrial robots, than all the advanced countries put together. They do great robots. Forget about Tesla. They're second rate. Sorry, Elon. And not only that, uh, they're great marketers. But they're very smart people. They're 1.4 billion people. If, 3 million of them work in marketing, somebody's got to be good. I put a 5-minute timer because there are limitations in my phone, which is what happened. I make 1/5 of what I used to make from Google.